Okay guys, this is a continuation video from our last overview of our relics because our camera cut off. Long story, so we're just going to get into it. I want to start here with this coin. This is an 1864 2-cent. I actually have two 1864 2-cents, but this is the best one of the two. It's kind of hard to see it, but yeah. Okay. The next one I'm going to show you is an 1860 Indian head penny. This one is in really good condition. There's practically no wear on it. Next, we're going to move to this round. This is a round from a Spencer carbine from the Civil War. You can see on the back it's rimfire, and I always thought that was a really cool round. We're going to move to here. These two bullets are the same. They're the same caliber. And my dad found this metal detecting. This is a 50 caliber Remade ball. These five here are 50 or 54 calibers. This is the best one of the bunch. And there's this one I really wanted to point out because the mold that this guy had that molded this ball, the pin was obviously loose, so the mold was not straight, so it made a uneven casting. This right here is a English infield bullet. It's 57 caliber. It's also from the Civil War. You can't see it, but on the inside there's a very small 54. It's from
57.
57. I'm sorry, 57 caliber. So 57 to indicate the caliber. This is a 50 or 54 caliber. I can't really remember. Williams cleaner bullet. It originally would have a zinc ring in here, and every 300 shots they would ram this down and shoot it, and it would clean out all the fouling for him in battle. This is just a musket ball. It's either 54 or something like that. Yeah, it's bigger. This is a 60 caliber, probably just a little bigger. Haven't really measured it, but it is a ginormous round. It's also a Remade ball. This round is called a buck and ball because it has buckshot on the back and a ball in the front. This would have been loaded in a paper cartridge, and this is common for Confederate rounds. And then this is what I believe is either a old 1860 Henry repeater round or a old pistol round of some sort. So I just thought that was really cool. Moving up to here. Well, let's move over here and we'll get to those in a second. These three here are from my grandfather. This is a 40 millimeter. This is a 40 millimeter Bofors anti-aircraft gun firing pin. This is a M1 Garand round 30-06. And this is a priming cartridge for depth charges. They'd stick it in there and that would shoot the depth charge. Then going here, these are two German bullets. This is a 9mm Luger, and then this, I forgot the exact caliber, but it went to a Mauser pistol.
It was like a C96 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I did skip this one by accident. This is a 30 caliber carbine shell that was brought. My great uncle brought this back from the Battle of the Bulge. So that's a really cool thing. Moving to here, I thought these were just really cool. This is just your standard 2.5 to 2 3/4 inch clean bore Remington round. And this...
That's 12 gauge, right?
12 gauge, yeah.
And why are you showing that one?
To give you size comparison to this 8 gauge industrial round. They would use these to clean the slag and stuff off the sides of the blast furnaces in
Show them the ends. Show them those head stamps.
Oh, the inside stamps, yeah. This is a Remington UMC Aero Express.
But put them side by side so they can see the difference in size. That's the thing. Okay. Look how much bigger that 10 gauge is.
8 gauge.
I mean 8 gauge.
And they would shoot these inside the blast furnaces to clean off the slag.
Yeah, that's like that's at least like an ounce and a half of lead right there in the end of that thing. So amazing.
Moving on to these shells, I'm gonna pick one up because these 5 are the same. They are Winchester number 12 brass shotgun shells, full brass ones.
So what? That's turn of the century.
That's definitely turn of the century to before the turn of the century. This one, I know for pretty sure that it is from World War I because it's double-aught buck, and from my research, only I could find that they released double-aught buck to military for the trench guns in World War I. This is a UMC company made in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So this is before they merged with Remington, and it is a 16B, which means 16 bore. It's before they called it number 16 or 16 gauge. So, and then to end up, this is a World War I Army helmet that belonged to my great-grandfather. And don't really know much about it, but it's really interesting. And right here, it has ZA187 right here. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's very hard to read. It's really hard to read without even being through the camera.
Yeah.
But it says ZA187.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Hang on. Yeah. ZA187. I think we can make that out.
Yeah. So
show them what you found inside the flap.
So I was looking in here one day and I found this piece of straw, and I thought that was just kind of cool because this piece of straw could come from France, during World War I. So 100-year-old piece of straw, possibly.
124. Yeah, about 110.
About 110 years old.
110 years.
Don't really know 100%, but it's always kind of cool to think about it. So I'm just going to put that back where I found it. And that ends up our second part of our relics that we have. I hope y'all liked it. And please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. And shoot us a comment, for anything you noticed or anything you...
Yeah, we're not experts at this. Like I said, we just enjoy metal detecting and collecting and things like that. We've got all kinds of little collections like this. We're kind of outdoor... what should we say? We like the older
outdoor
things.
Enthusiasts.
Yeah, we like the old ways. So... the history of firearms and the history of blacksmithing and all of that rolls together. We just really enjoy that kind of thing. So finding things like this and collecting them are something we like to do. And it's something that you can do too with, if you're a young person watching us, find an adult, uncle, cousin, father, mother, find somebody in your family and go out and do something like this. It doesn't really take a lot of money to do things like this. You can just get started small and just start moving. We're by no means, rich or anything like that. And yet we have found ways to be able to do all these different things. So really want to encourage you to do that.
And if you don't start, you're probably never going to do it. So get out there and start it.
Yeah, you just got to start. I mean, we're probably the two worst people at making videos, and we've just started. So we're just starting. We decided that we were never going to learn enough by reading and watching YouTube videos to do this, that we just had to get started. So just get out there and get started, and you'll find that everything else will kind of take care of itself. So thank you all for watching once again.
We're J&D Projects, remember
That's right.
that?
We're J&D Projects, and get out there and do something this week. We'll see you later.